Welcome to Milwaukee Public Schools 2024 graduation ceremony. I'm Dr. Keith P. Posley, proud superintendent of the Milwaukee Public Schools. On behalf of myself, the Board of School Directors, and our committed staff, thank you. Thank you to our families, friends, guests, and supporters for attending with us today to celebrate the class of 2024 and their accomplishments. Today, we ask that you enjoy the special day and make memories to cherish long into the future. As we progress through the dignified ceremony arranged for you today, celebrate your graduate, but also please be respectful of the following graduates as their names are being read. Graduation marks the end of a student's high school years. It marks an achievement signified with a diploma. We know graduation is truly a beginning. It's the beginning of a bright future with limitless potential for our young people. Their MPS education has prepared them for this. They're beginning their adult lives, lives that will take our graduates to college, technical school, apprenticeship, the military, careers, and to whatever achievements they put their mind to. As a reminder of their achievement in MPS, each graduate today will receive an MPS alumni pin representing their accomplishments and pride of their achievements. While we celebrate our graduates today, we also celebrate the families and friends who supported them and have brought them this far. Job well done. We are grateful to the teachers, staff, and administration for their commitment to our students. Your hard work and dedication have led to this moment. Thank you. With the guidance of MPS staff and the support of their families, these young adults today are completing high school. They are ready to face the world and make a difference. I congratulate each one of them on their accomplishments today. I encourage them to make this first of many milestones in their life's journey and to keep achieving. This is just the beginning. Be sure to take a look at your program, at the impressive list of scholarships that were earned by the class of 2024. And now, I ask that you please stand as we welcome the class of 2024.
Good afternoon. Please remain standing for the national anthem and our Pledge of Allegiance that will be recited by our salutatorian, Lane Rogers.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
Good afternoon. To the MPS District leadership joining us today, esteemed Golda Meir faculty, proud parents, and most importantly, the Golda Meir High School graduating class of 2024. I am honored to stand before you today and welcome you as principal of Golda Meir School. Today I'll be sharing a few words of wisdom that will hopefully guide our students as they embark on their continuing education journey. Today marks the end of 13 years of leadership at Golda Meir School for myself. During these years, there have been many celebratory and momentous occasions, many firsts, and many moments of genuine pride in all we have accomplished as a high school community in just 11 short years. Equally, during these years, there have been moments of sadness and loss, moments where I wish we'd done things differently as we recognize our imperfections, and instances where a few remaining staff and myself literally have longed for the days when we were just a small 3-8 school compactly housed in the Golda Meir Elementary campus. All of these moments, however, both positive and adverse, have empowered the Golda Meir High School community to thrive, persevere, and succeed. We were able to do this by relying on 3 key attributes: resilience, community, and belief in the power of education. As a graduate of Hampton University, one of our country's top historically Black colleges and universities, these were characteristics that I became very acquainted with during my 4-year tenure of study, and qualities that I believe all schools should instill in learners as we prepare students to be leaders for the future. Throughout my educational journey, I am appreciative that my parents sought out educational institutions that promoted these key qualities for success. From my MPS education at Morse Middle School and Rufus King High School, the foundation for these important characteristics were advanced. Today, I am appreciative for you, our families, for entrusting the Golda Meir School community to begin establishing the foundation for learning these very vital qualities in your child's life during this phase of their educational journey. Golda Meir graduates, Today, you stand before us as students who have navigated the challenges of high school and persevered. Now you stand on the precipice of a new journey. Each of you has a unique story, a journey that has brought you to this moment, and the future ahead of you is brimming with potential. You have discovered the power of resilience and learned that obstacles are not roadblocks, but stepping stones. Each challenge you faced, from rigorous academics to personal trials, was an opportunity for you to grow stronger and to become more determined. You learned that success is not defined by how many times you fall, but how many times you get up. I urge you to embrace this resilience. The world you are entering is filled with opportunities and challenges alike. You will face moments of doubt and adversity, but remember, these moments are shaping you into the individuals you are destined to become. Persevere, stay focused on your goals, and never lose sight of your dreams. During your time at Golda, we have worked to build a community where you could gain an appreciation for and learn from students and staff representing diverse cultures, races, and socioeconomic backgrounds. We have worked to create an environment where you could identify peers or adults you could connect with and lean on. And we have tried to develop a school community where when times are tough, there was always someone you could turn to and lean on for support. In many of these cases, I believe we were successful, and in some instances, I believe we still have room to grow. The most important message, however, I want you to take from this reflection is the importance of community and the need for you to find a community to belong to. Whether it's your family, friends, or the new communities you will join in college or your careers, these are the people who will support you, uplift you, and remind you of your worth. Be active participants in these communities. Give back, mentor others, and contribute to the collective strength and success of those around you. When selecting Golda Meir as your high school choice, I would like to believe that you chose our school because you understood the importance of education and believed, as Nelson Mandela did, that education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. By enrolling at Golda Meir and taking advantage of the numerous advanced placement and other rigorous course options, I would like to believe that you knew early on that taking these courses would position you to be a critical thinker who knew that education would serve as a pathway to your future success. By selecting advanced course offerings, I believe that you knew your passing these courses would lead to you amassing more than $8 million in scholarships. You being a part of the student body who took more than 800 advanced placement exams this year. You traveling to highly selective colleges and universities as a participant in the Schuler Scholars Program. You traveling to countries abroad, Italy, France, and Spain. I believe that you knew when selecting Golda Meir as your high school choice that you would be sought after to work in We Energy's lineman programs, GPS educational journeys, and many other career and tech ed programs that have led to you being gainfully employed after graduation with starting salaries that definitely surpass mine. I believe that by selecting Golda Meir, you knew these options would be made available to you, thus preparing you to be the learners today who will be the leaders tomorrow. Education is a powerful tool. It opens doors, broadens horizons, and empowers you to make a difference in the world. I urge you to use your education not just to advance your own life, but to impact the lives of others. As you step into the next phase of your journey, remember that you have the power to affect change, advocate for justice, strive for equality, and work toward creating a better, more inclusive world. As I conclude, I want you to remember that you are the future. You are the next generation of leaders, innovators, and change makers. Your potential is limitless, and the world is waiting for your contributions. In the words of the infamous poet Kendrick Lamar, sometimes you gotta pop out and show them. Okay, most of you know I'm not that cool to know all of the Kendrick Lamar lyrics. I had the opportunity last weekend to watch the commencement ceremony of North Carolina A&T, and 2 former Golda Meir students were graduating, one with a bachelor's degree in biomedical engineering and the other in nursing. Their commencement speaker was Tamron Hall, and this was one of her ending phrases to the students. So I was at least smart enough to write it down and figure out how to use it today. In conclusion, again, class of 2024, stand tall, walk with confidence, and carry the lessons of high school and the spirit of resilience with you. Congratulations on your achievements, and I look forward to witnessing the incredible impact you will undoubtedly make as leaders in our community, nation, and world. We will now have our valedictorian address by Julia Barant.
To the class of 2024 and all families, friends, and faculty. I'd like to preface this speech by saying that I have 3 older siblings, and I'm the youngest child, and I'm also the youngest grandchild on my mom's side. So this is the last high school graduation that most of my family will see. But also, I feel as though I'm qualified to tell you that nobody remembers the valedictorian speech. I've been to more high school and college graduations than I can count, and I never remember it aside from like a quote that they used. Usually their theme revolves around like a cliche or something. So I'm trying to make my speech different, so instead I'm using 2 cliches. But also, take what you want out of this speech. This is your future, and the future is really up to you and the decisions that you make. Firstly, I'd like to thank all the administrators and teachers at Golda Meir. I can say with full confidence that we have some of the best teachers in MPS who have cared tenaciously not only for our academic but personal well-being, who have taught us not only about the stuff that would help us pass AP exams, but real-world advice and guidance. And our administrators and counselors have given us so many opportunities to succeed and have given us the resources to go to college, so I'd like to thank them for that. I'd like to start off by saying any journey you take in life is kind of like a football game. As any given team advances across the field towards the end zone, they pass by every single one of their coaches, offensive and defensive coordinators, and teammates on the sidelines, everyone who has guided them towards greatness and been their main supporters. The people in the crowd are either for them or against them, but the people next to them on the field, on the sidelines, they're the ones that they can trust. Any athlete could tell you that any encouragement, especially from people who have been their main supporters since day one, almost fuels their strength and determination to succeed. And right now, we've reached our end zone, and it often isn't until the end of your journey that you look back and realize how much other people took part in your success. Mother Teresa once said that the reason that there's so much suffering in the world is that we don't realize that we belong to one another. So I want you to cling to the person or people who have supported you since day one. And if you can't think of someone off the top of your head, I'd like you to look behind you at your teachers, all around you at your families and friends, even next to you at your classmates, or up to God in heaven. I only ask that you keep those people close because that is the key to success. And I want to thank you all for being on my sidelines as much as I hope to have been on yours. I'd also like to say that people often try to emphasize appreciating the moment, and by that they often mean realizing that the moment is going to eventually pass, and you'll lose those experiences. But that's not really living in the moment or living in the present. Oftentimes my best memories were the ones that I didn't even know I was going to make at the time. Like 4 years ago, I never would have guessed that at graduation I was going to remember acting out Julius Caesar with foam swords, or having a strange amount of knowledge on the Jeep wave, or knowing that Dixon Ticonderoga is in fact the world's best pencil, or that the profile pictures that we collectively made during virtual year of Mr. Gore would send future historians on a wild goose chase as to what religion we followed, or trying to guess what exactly the school lunch was supposed to be. Sometimes we would even make friends out of the most random moments that we never expected to happen. That's the beauty of living in the present, that we never truly realize that a moment is gone until it is, and we never truly realize the profound impact it had on us until we begin to miss it. So if you ever look back on all of your high school experiences tomorrow, or next week, or next month, or next year, or never, you do you, I ask that you take that feeling of loss or nostalgia and take it as a sign that you lived and that you're blessed to have those experiences, and you will continue to be blessed in the future. Even those moments of stress during finals or AP exam season were signs of growth, even if they didn't feel like it in the moment. In the class of 2024, we have a lot of first-generation college students who are taking the first new and scary step towards college and are actively changing the future for their descendants after them. And we also have students like me who are simply continuing the tradition of going to college in their families. But nevertheless, all students who are going to be future doctors, lawyers, engineers, teachers, psychologists, military members, and other professions that I know that they will be successful in, but most importantly, future leaders, as Golda Meir has taught us to be. So as you move forward in your life, I want you to take mental screenshots every now and then and be grateful for what you have, but understand that taking each day one step at a time is what got you to this moment. There was once a time when today was a month from now, or a year from now, or 4 years from now. So just know that these next several years will eventually be today, and you'll be ready for it. The future is yours if you take advantage of the present day. You just have to trust that. To conclude, I'd like to quote one of the greatest men of our time, Uncle Iroh. It's time for you to look inward and begin asking yourself the big questions. Who are you, and what do you want? Class of 2024, you're all in my prayers. God bless.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jasmine Boland. I am one of the assistant principals here at Golda, and along with Mr. Yankee, we have the privilege of presenting the diplomas to this year's Golda Meir graduating class. What am I supposed to say? Graduates, you may come on up. Jacqueline Addison. Kydri Allen. Robert Anderson. Mayana Bannister. Cameron Barker. Brooklyn Bates. Neela Bailey. Caleb Beeman. Talia Beasley. Estalo Beiersdorf. Ayana Benson. Maceo Bracy. Kevin Brooks. Golden Brown. Jaden Brown. Jordan Bryant. John Bull III. Class valedictorian, Julia Barant.
Tyler Berazen. Jada Burnley Barnett. Jasmine Butter. Nevaeh Kane. Amora Cannon. Brianna Champion. Madison Cheeks Barnes. Imani Clayton. Ariana Cobb. Nakaya Collier. Patience Collins. Cam Cooks. Simone Cooper. Jeremiah Cooper. Eden Cottrell. John Crimes. Christopher Cummings. David Curry. Tanaya Davis. Talia Dillon L.
Ayana Dismute. Brandon Dixon. Sekou Donzo. Imani Dyson. Giselle Echevarria. Ugamwa Ephraim Meckham. Daniela Essien. Jalen Flagg. Connor Ford. Isaac Gallegos. Kaylani Gomez. Lexi Gant. Ariana Gilliam Francis. Of course, congratulations, Boo. Lamar Griffin. Carissa Grismeyer. Sophie Harmon. Ty Harper. Alea Hester. Mary Hollis. Chauncey Hooks.
Jayla Hopkins. Alicia Horton. Jada Hughes. Christian Hughes. Tamia Hughes. Mario James. Kimora Johnson. Azaria Kelly. Tyreek King. Andre Komalian. Pharaoh Laster. Iranzo Lawrence. Zalay Lawrence Moore. Charles Lawton. Raphael Lee. Lilith Lorenz. Jose Luciano. Sophia Lusk. Christian Martin.
Anthony Mason. Anthony Maxwell. Desmar McDuffie. Daryl Moore. Nadiri Morgan Thompson. Toby Morris. Kaylee Mervin. Emma Neeb. Jaden O'Hara. Raleigh Ozowski. Logan Owens. Yakaila Payne. Camila Perez. Charles Phillips. Harley Pearson. Natalia Porter. Dalia Prophet. Darvante Reddick Nelson. Alasia Reed. Taylor Reed.
Xavion Reed. Marielle Regis. Janiyah Richmond. Chaim Robinson. Jerkari Robinson. Kimora Rogers. Class salutatorian, Lane Rogers. Cooper Rowan. Leo Rowan. Carter Sadorf. Salim. Luis Sambolin Roman. Alana Sanchez. Neilani Smallwood. Kishante Smith. Toriana Smith. Eva Soto. Keith Spicer. Cordell Staten. Deidre Stenson.
Nathan Sutherland. Nevaeh Tarver. Jai Tatum. Lita Tamavong. Anastasia Tunson. Sanaa Tyler. Liliana Valenzuela. Evelyn Vondre. Alexander Venable. Naria Wagner. Andrea Walton. Marquanis Washington. Harmony Wilder. Darius Wilkes. Jordan Williams. Journey Williams. Kelsey Williams. Jayla Winston. Keeli Yang.
Families and guests, as we prepare to present the 2024 graduating class to you, please remain seated until the graduates have exited. The students will exit in an orderly recessional. We ask that you exit the building and meet your graduate outside on Kilbourne Avenue. Thank you. Graduates, please stand. You may turn your tassels from right to left. By the authority vested in me by the Wisconsin Department of Public Instruction, the Milwaukee Board of School Directors, and as the superintendent, and on behalf of the superintendent of the Milwaukee Public Schools, I now declare you official graduates of the Milwaukee Public Schools. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Golda Meir class of 2024.